Alright guys, it's 12:30 in the morning. Good morning. I have just come off of my third round of snow shoveling. My back is killing me. But I figured let's do this one for the guys. We're going to do National Pastime 1978. Next game up is Indians at the Red Sox. Starting for the Cleveland Indians is Paul Dade, Johnny Grubb, Buddy Bell, Andre Thornton, LeVar Blanks, Ted Cox, ex of the Red Sox, who was just traded in 1978. Clay Pruitt, I believe his name is. If not, I get it right. Manning, Kuiper, and Garland will be our pitcher. Jerry Remy will be for the Boston Red Sox. He's played second base. Brills is at short. Rice is the DH today. Yaz is playing left field. Carlton Fisk is our catcher. Freddie Lind is the center fielder. George Scott's our first baseman. Dewey Evans is our right fielder. Butch outfield baseman. And Turkey Torrez is pitching, or Mike Torrez, whoever you want to call him. I learned his name was Turkey down the road in 1980, Washington, D.C. Okay, here we go with the first pitch of the game. Turkey Mike Torrez, by the way, was he's 0-2 for the season so far with a 9 ERA. Just the way it goes. Paul Dade is batting 194. Here's the pitch. It is a 35. And that's a quick foul ball on him. Just another opportunity here, and it'll be a 23. And it will be a single for Paul Dade. Right off the bat, off of him, he gets a chance to try for the stolen base, and he makes it to second. Paul Dade first, and then a stolen base to get to second. Johnny Grubb is our batter. He is batting 148 with 3 RBIs. And here is the pitch. It is a 56. And he puts it way up in the air. It heads over towards Remy. Remy gets underneath it, and he makes the catch for the out. It is 1 away. Buddy Bell, our third baseman. He is batting 161. Cleveland's not been a real hitting team so far yet this season, but it happens. Goes with the turf. Here's the pitch to Buddy Bell by Mike Torrez, and Dade's on second. 22. And he is going to single. Just make sure he doesn't get caught stealing. Buddy Bell singles over to right. And Paul Dade scores on the base hit. Buddy Bell has an RBI today, and it is a 1. And now Cleveland gets on the board first with a run at the top of the first. Andre Thornton's batting 267. He has 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Here is the pitch by Torrez. It's a 51. And he snaps over towards third baseman, where Hoffman picks it up, throws over to first. There is 2 away. Buddy Bell advances to second, and we have 2 down. Coming up to bat is LeVar Blanks. I do apologize for butchering his name. He's batting 138 for the Indians this year. Here's the pitch. It's a 32. And he hits a lazy grounder over towards Remy. Remy scoops it up, throws over to Scott, and we have 3 away. But not before the Cleveland Indians score a run in the very first inning off 2 hits. There was 1 man left. At the end of 1, is Cleveland 1, Red Sox coming to bat. Wayne Garland, I apologize, is 0 for 3 today. So far in the season, is 0 and 3. Has 10 strikeouts, 5 walks, has an ERA of 7.31. They're batting 352 against him. Jerry Remy's our batter. He's batting 267. Has no home runs, 5 RBIs. Here's the pitch. It's a 64. And Remy hits a hot shot ground ball over to Kuiper. Kuiper grabs it. He does fire over to Thornton for the out. And it's 1 away. Rick Burles is batting 244. He's sort of in a mini slump. Here is the pitch. He's on a 2-game history. He's had 6 games already this season. Here's the pitch. It is a 63. And Burles hits a lazy fly ball out towards left field. John Grubb gets underneath it in front of the wall, and it is an out. There's 2 down. Jim Rice is batting 333, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs this year. And here is the pitch. It's a 56. We have it He did get enough on the ball. It is an error. It is an error. And Jim Rice reaches first base on the drop ball by our first baseman, Andre Thornton. E3 for all of you who are keeping score. And that brings up Captain Carly Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski's batting .318, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 34. And he smacks it out towards center field. Manning is running back, and he snares it. At the end of one, it is 1-0 Cleveland. 1 runner left on base for the Red Sox. And let's see if I have any of my fans out here. I got somebody out here. Good morning, guy, whoever you are. Ted Cox is our batter today. He is the DH for the Cleveland Indians today. He is batting .600 in his 6 plate appearances. So he's gotten 2 hits. Yeah, roughly. He's probably gotten 5. He's probably 3 out of 5. Here's the pitch. And it's a 42 to Cox. And he is struck out by Torrez. That is 1 down. Ron Pruitt, I do apologize. I said Clay. Clay's an old friend of mine from high school days. I do apologize for that, guys. Okay. Ron Pruitt's batting .360. He is out of tear. He's out of 4-game hitting streak right now. Here's the pitch to Pruitt. It is a 12. And Pruitt smacks one over towards Remy. Remy reaches over towards his right, grabs the ball, and makes the play. Just got to put Pruitt down for the second inning, out of the inning. Rick Manning is batting .290. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Timeout. Timeout, guys. I just lost the dice. Oh my, where did it go this time? Thank you. That was a quick timeout while the announcer figures out what the hell he's doing. At 12:40 in the morning, he is tired. Okay, but like I said, my back is killing me. I just got done with 3 rounds of shoveling snow. The guy who did my job screwed it up. Okay, here we go. Rick Manning, here's the pitch. It's a 22. And Rick Manning signals out towards left center. He reaches over, grabs the ball, fires it back in. Holds Manning to a single. It's the 3rd hit of the game for the Indians today. Dwayne Kuiper is our next batter. He's batting at .200. That's on-base percentage .263. Here's the pitch to Kuiper. 41, and he hits into a fielder's choice. Manning is out. And that is 3 away. On a 6-4 fielder's choice. At the end of the 2nd inning for Cleveland, it is 1 run, 3 hits. They left excuse me. 1 on 3 hits. Sox come to bat, bottom of the 2nd. Pudge Fisk is our man. He's batting .167, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Fisk. It's a 63. Fisk smacks it out towards center field. Manning runs it down. He makes the catch. And we have 1 away. Freddie Lynn is up to bat. Freddie Lynn is batting .333. He has no home runs, 3 RBIs in this young season. Here is the pitch to Lynn. It's a 25. Base hit. He hits it out again to left center, close to the center fielder. Manning has to run it down. Stares it up. Lynn is held up to a single. As Manning fires the ball in, and we have the Red Sox first hit of the game. George Scott is up to bat. He is batting .250 this season. No home runs, 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Scott. It's a 65. And he has walked. Then goes to second. Scott's on first. The Red Sox have their first run of the game. Dwight Evans is batting .238. He has 4 home runs, 9 RBIs. The pitch to Evans, it is a 21. And he is struck out. Butch Hobson coming to bat, batting .256 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Runners on first and second. Hobson's pitch, Hobson's up. Here's the pitch by Garland. It is a 44. We're going to have a base hit here. Hobson singles out singles just over the reaching grasp of Blanks. Reached over on the glide of the base hit by Blanks. Freddie Lynn does score on the base hit. Gets down there. George Scott takes third on what obviously appears to have been some sort of a hit and run play. And the game is now tied 1-1. We are now at the top of the order. Jerry Remy's up to bat. There's 2 down. We are in the top of the first. Runners on first and third. Here's the pitch. It's a 31. Remy signals over to short. Goes over Manning. Goes again. It gets over Blanks' head. Looks like they may have found a weak spot. He gets on base with a single. Hobson takes second. The Red Sox take a 2-1 lead. So far, so good for their home team Sox. Yes, here for our home team. Yay. Okay. Rick Burleson's our batter. He is 0 for 1 today. He flew out to the left fielder. Here's the pitch. It's a 66. Burleson, the start. 66 is never good. It's a 52. And singles out towards left field. Heads up towards the wall. Or heads up towards the corner. It is a base hit for Burleson. Hobson will score. Remy will take third on the throw back in. And we have a 3-1 game for the Sox, our home team Sox. That is 3 hits in a row for the Red Sox, believe it or not. Jimmy Rice will be our batter. He is 0 for 1. He reached on first on an error by the first baseman, Andre Thornton. Here's the pitch. It's a 45. And Rice is walked. The bases are loaded. True threat. The 9th batter of the inning is coming up. It is Carl Yastrzemski. There is 2 down. Yastrzemski's at bat. Here's the pitch. It's a 51. And he also gets a single. And we'll discuss this in a second. Hold on. Okay, Carl Yastrzemski got a single. Remy scored. Burleson scored. Rice took third. Yastrzemski tried to stretch into a double. He tried to steal a base on the first pitch of the very thing, and he is caught stealing 2-4. That ends the second inning. Red Sox put 5 runs up on the second inning. On 5 hits. There were 1 runner left on base. We are in the top of the third on a 5-1 Red Sox game. Paul Dade will be our batter at the top of the third. He is 1 for 1. He got a base hit and scored the first run of the game. Here's the pitch. 61 to Dade. Dade smacks it out towards right field. Evans is heading over towards the pesky post, snares it in, and it is a fly ball out for Paul Dade. John Grevy is up. He hit a high fly pop-up, basically to a professional pop-up to our second base. Jerry Remy is the first. Here's the pitch. It's a 45. And Johnny Grubb walks. And he's on first base with a walk. Buddy Bell will be our next batter. He is 1 for 1. He has the lone RBI for Cleveland. He knocked in Dade the first inning. Here's the pitch to Bell. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. It is a 22. And Buddy Bell singles out towards right center. Evans grabs the ball. Johnny Grubb doesn't dare go against his arm. And Bell is 2 for 2 today with 2 base hits. Andre Thornton's up to bat. There is one down. There is one down, and if somebody finds CJ, is there a butt rating on this page? If they let me know on the card? If CJ shows up, or JC's, or yeah, CJ, if Cyrus shows up, and here is the pitch to Thornton. It's a 41. And Andre Thornton grounds out towards Remy. Remy fires it over to Burles and fires back to Scott. And we have a 4-6-3 double play. That ends the inning. And at the end of 2.5, it is a 5-1 Red Sox lead. Wayne Garland has given up 5 runs. We do play the 5-run, 5-inning rule here. We will be bringing in a relief pitcher then. And let's see who they did for real. Not worried about it. Whoever was here, thank you. Whoever showed up to watch the game, thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Paul Rush will be our batter for Cleveland. Paul Rush will be our pitcher. He will be replacing Garland in the 3rd inning. Paul Russell is a right-handed pitcher, and I should have looked him up already. I didn't. That's my own fault. Okay. So far, he has no win or loss. He has 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. ERA of 6.43. He will be facing right off the bat Carlton Fisk in the bottom of the 3rd. Carlton Fisk flew out to the center fielder in the 2nd. Here's the pitch to Fisk. It's a 35. And it is a 35. And he gets delivered the ball, so that probably could have been a possible wild pitch, something like that if somebody was on. On a 16, Fisk slaps a ground ball out to... Oh, get out of there, guys. Come on. Come on. RNG, DIP, Strat. Okay, Carlton Fisk does ground out. Hits a ground ball out to Blanks. Blanks fires over to Thornton. We have 1 away. Due up, Freddie Lynn. Freddie Lynn started the madness off in the 2nd inning. He hit a base hit. By the way, the Red Sox scored all 5 of the runs on base hits. Here is the pitch. And a walk. It's a 23 to Lynn. Lynn slaps over to Thornton. Thornton scarfs it up. Steps on the back, and Lynn is out. 2 away. Next batter coming up bat is George Scott. George Scott is also, he is overall, he walked, scored a run in the 2nd inning. Here is the pitch to Scott. It's a 55. And George Scott sings out towards left side, heading out to center field. It bounces in front of Grubb. Grubb manages to throw it back, grabs it up, throw it back, and Scott is on of the base hit in the bottom of the 3rd. That's his first hit of the game. Dwight Evans is up. He struck out his first time against Garland, who is the pitcher of record for Cleveland right now. Here's the pitch. It's a 32. And Evans slaps out to Kuiper. Kuiper fires it over to Blanks, and we have an out. Scott is out. That ends the inning on a fielder's choice. At the end of 3, it is still 5-1 Red Sox. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Gotta answer one, okay? Okay, had to go answer the guy. He's broadcasting also, a friend of mine, RNIGDP. I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, no, RNGIDP. If anybody gets a chance, please do view his channel. He does the old board and dice game. Does a pretty good job of it. I enjoy listening to him. I wish him the best of luck. There are quite a few of us who enjoy doing this. We do it just for our pleasure. There is no money involved. Never will be. We don't ask favors from we do not ask favors from the masters who've created these games for us. I've got one who watches this game and has given me some great solid advice. And the owner of MP3 did that. I want to thank him personally. If I ever get a chance, if I ever get out to San Diego, I will. Mike Torrez is still on the mound. LeVar Blanks is up. He is singled out to the second. He grounded out to the second baseman in the first inning, ending it. And here's the pitch to Blanks. It is a 25. And everything seems to be heading out towards left center. The ball is just taking a nice little curve. Blanks does get the base hit. And Cleveland has leadoff runner on. Cleveland in every inning has had a runner on base. Doesn't have to be the leadoff, but he's had a runner on base. Ted Cox is our batter. Ted Cox in the first inning struck out. Cleveland's going to try to see if they can get something going on the board here. Here is the pitch to Cox. It is an 11. This could get interesting. It's a 13. And Ted Cox hits a double out to right, gets out towards the wall, hits that curve. Evans has to go chase it down. Cox is on second with a double. And LeVar Blanks scores off the double. It is now a 5-2 game. On a great double by Cox. Cox is starting something off for Cleveland, they hope. Due up now is Ron Pruitt. First time up, he's grounded out to our second baseman, Jerry Remy. Here's the pitch. It's a 31. He is walked. Pruitt is on first with a walk. We have nobody out. Runners on first and second. Torres is in trouble again. Rick Manning hit into reached on a base hit and was out on the fielder's choice. Here's the pitch. Yes, sir, we do have a problem here. Here we go. And Manning ducks out towards left center, heading out towards the deep part of left center on the right hand side of the scoreboard, and he hits the wall. It's a double. Ted Cox will score. Pruitt will score. Manning reaches on a double. That's the fourth straight batter for Cleveland, and they have put two more runs on the. They have put. Ooh, hold on. I had my head turned. I have my head turned. I apologize. Ted Cox did score. He did make it, but Pruitt is out on a relay from the left fielder to shortstop, basically from Yastrzemski to Burleson to the catcher Carlton Fisk, and they nail him at the plate on a 7-6-2. Pruitt is out. We have one away. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I missed looking at it, and I looked right down at it, and I missed it. Due up to bat is Dwayne Kuiper. Dwayne Kuiper hit into the fielder's choice in the bottom of the second. It is a 5-3 game now. Kuiper's up to bat, and it's a 42 for Kuiper. Whoop, I didn't hit that right. Thank you. And Torres strikes out Kuiper. That is 2 down. Paul Dade is back up to bat again. This is his third time up today. So far, he's hit into a base hit. Scored the first run of the game. So he got a stolen base, and he is flown out to Dwight Evans. Here's the pitch. It is a 46. And Paul Day grounds out towards Scott. Scott flips over to Torres, and we have 3 away. But Cleveland scored 2 more runs on 3 hits. They have made the game close again. It's 5-3. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox will be Hobson, Remy, and Burleson. Rick Russell's the pitcher right now. He's pitching in place. He relieved Garland after Garland gave up 5 runs in the second inning. Hobson's up to bat. Here's the pitch. It's a 55. Butch Hobson again singles out towards left center field, and he is on with his second hit of the game. Bringing up Remy. And Jerry Remy is up to bat now. There are no out. Red Sox not known for doing things, but they're going to try to button him over. 2 strikes and 2 failed bump tips. I'll take care of the bunt. And here is the pitch to Remy. It's a 24. And Remy is struck out. That is one away. That is Russell's 7th batter. We're going to leave him in for a little while, see what happens. Can't hurt. He also is a starter, so he's a good mid reliever for Cleveland. Burleson is our man. Here's the pitch. It's a 63. And Burleson flies out. He flies out to our left fielder, John Grubb, and it is out. But Shopson stays on first, doesn't trust the throw in, and actually with Fenway's short porch, you can understand why. Jim Rice has a walk. Reach on an error. Was stranded at third. Here's the pitch to Rice. It's a 33. And Jim Rice hits one up the deck. He gets out to the deep part, heads towards the triangle, and he hits the wall. Rice heads over to the second base, slides, gets there in time, hops and scores, and we have a 6-3 lead now for the Red Sox. As Jim Rice gets a double to help the game go. He is on second. Carl Yastrzemski is up. Yaz has flied out to center field. Reached on a single, but got caught stealing. Here's the pitch. It's a 15. See if he does it right this time. And Carl Yastrzemski singles over the second base. He gets barely over the head of Kuiper, far enough away, and Rice heads in. He scores. Yastrzemski's on first. It is now a 7-3 game for the Red Sox. Cleveland is pretty much getting nailed today. It happens. But my second, not necessarily happens in a row. Next batter up is Carlton Fisk. Carlton Fisk is. There we go. There we go. Okay. Carlton Fisk has fly out to center. Grounded out to the shortstop. Here's the pitch. 13. And we've got one ball currently on the batter because we don't have the batter running yet. It's a 33. And Carlton Fisk, who's a deep threat. He also doubles. Heads it right out over the first base line. Heads over towards the pitch point. Hits the wall. Bounces around the wall over there in the corner. Fisk is on second. Yastrzemski scores. It is an 8-3 game. Russell is going to be taken out. Is now getting pulled. I'll take care of him. And we're looking for another pitcher for Cleveland. Dennis Kinney will be coming in. He has pitched in one game. Give 2 innings pitched. I'm missing it. 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, and has the ERA of 4.50. There we go. And he is up. He is in. Here we go. Dennis Kinney is our man. 2 innings pitched, 1 strikeout, 3 walks, 4.50 ERA. I will find out where he is. Here comes the pitch to Fred Lynn. Carlton Fisk is on second base. Red Sox are up 8-3 to 26 to Lynn. And Lynn hits it over towards third base. Bell scoops it up. And Lynn is out. On a 5-3 call, Red Sox put up 7 more men to the plate. And they lead 8-3. We're in the 5th inning. Turkey Torrez is down to a D rating in our game here, but we're going to keep him in because we still play 5 runs, 5 innings. He may or may not finish the inning. Depends on what happens. Johnny Grubb's our batter. He has so far walked and popped out to the second baseman. Here's the pitch. It's a 14. Johnny Grubb hits it over towards Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski's leaning back towards the wall. And he looks up at the warning track, makes the catch. We have 1 down. Buddy Bell is up. Playing our third baseman. He is 2 for 2 today. Both singles. He was put out on a double play in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch by Torres. It's a 62. Buddy Bell hits it out towards right field. Evans snares it down, and he snares it for the out. That is 2 down. Andre Thornton is our batter. He is 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch by Torrez. It's a 56. Chance for the possible error. Not going to happen. It heads up, and Thornton hits a lazy pop up right over to, very nice and soft, over to Burleson. Burleson makes the easy catch, and we have finally a 1-2-3 inning by Torrez. That is his first 1-2-3 inning, guys. At the end of 4.5, it is 8-3. Torrez will stick around. We'll keep an eye on him. Now we'll go up to the 5-run rule. He can stick around. He's only given up 3 on 7 hits. If it gets any worse than that, we will relieve him. George Scott is our batter. He is 1 for 1 with a base hit and a walk and scored a run. Here's the pitch to Scott. It's a 24. And Kinney strikes out Scott. Kinney strikes out Scott. That is his first strikeout of the game. Dwight Evans is up to bat. He is 0 for 2 on a fielder's choice, and he struck out. Here's the pitch. It's a 66. And Dwight Evans hits one out, heading out towards right field, gets over to the visiting team bullpen, and hits a home run. It is 9-3 Red Sox. Dwight Evans hits one. What a beautiful shot. It is 9-3. Coming up to bat is Butch Hobson. And the Red Sox had their first home run of the game, I believe they do. We'll find out when we check the box score. Here's the pitch. It's a 44. Butch Hobson gets his 3rd hit of the game. He is now 3 for 3. I think he's broken out of whatever slump he was in. Jerry Remy's back up at first. Sox are up 9-3. Here's the pitch to Remy. It's a 36. They have a possible number here. And, oh, Jerry Remy pops out and Jerry Remy hits it, pops it out towards the 3rd baseman. And Buddy Bill gets it down. That's the 2nd out of the game. Of the inning for the Red Sox. Rick Burleson is up. He is 1 for 3. Does have a run scored. Here's the pitch. It's a 52 to Burleson. And Burleson's over towards 3rd base. Blanks fires it out over towards Kuiper. And there's another force error right there. And we have 3 away. That takes care of the Red Sox in the bottom of the 5th, but not before they had 1 run, 2 hits. Home run by Dwight Evans. Sox are up 9-3. Torrez is still on the mound for the Sox. We are going to keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get tired. Here's the pitch. It's a 13. And LeVar Blanks is walked on the pitch. LeVar Blanks is 1 for 2 in our game. Ted Cox is up. He hit a double and knocked in a run. His last time up, he also struck out. Here's the pitch. It's a 14. Ted Cox heads out towards Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski's able to get the easy catch on this one here. And Blanks is held at 2nd. At first, I take that back. Ron Pruitt's coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1, but he does have a walk. He scored a run. Oh, no, he's thrown out the plate. He was thrown out of the plate on a beautiful relay by the Red Sox in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. It is a 62. And Ron Pruitt heads out over towards 3rd base. A nice soft ground ball to Hobson. Hobson looks at second, can't get 2nd on time, so he fires over to 1st. We have 2 away. And LeVar Blanks takes 2nd base. Coming up to bat is Rick Manning. Rick Manning is 2 for 2 on a single and a double. Here's the pitch to Manning. It's a 24. And Torrez strikes him out. At the end of 5.5, it is Boston 9, Cleveland 3. Let's take a quick look at our box score, see how we're doing here. And for Boston, it is. Evans has the only home run of the game. Everybody has RBIs, though. So far, Yastrzemski's our man of the game. Butch Hobson's now batting .310. Torrez is bringing his ERA down. It was at 9. Garland moves this up to 9. But that's what it looks like right now, guys. And let's go back to our game. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jim Rice is our batter. He is 1 for 2. He has a walk, reached out an error, has a double. Here's the pitch. It's a 21 to Rice. And Kinney strikes him out. That's Kinney's second strikeout. Rice's second strikeout also. There's one down. Yastrzemski is 2 for 3. Has 2 singles. And he's flown out to the center field, but he has 3 RBIs in this case because on his one other single, he got 2 RBIs in. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. It's a 35. He is walked. And he will be staying on first base, and Yastrzemski is on base for the 3rd time this game. Punch Fisk. Last time up, he also hit a double. And he knocked in Yastrzemski. And here is the pitch to Fisk. It is a 42. And he is walked. Yastrzemski takes second. That's Kinney's second walk in here. Red Sox got runners on first and second. One down. Freddie Lynn is up. He is 1 for 3. He has a single in the second. Ground out to the first baseman, and he ground out to the third baseman. Here's the pitch to Lynn. It's a 53. And Lynn is hit. He hit Lynn. The bases are now loaded. Lynn is on first. George Scott is our batter. George Scott is 1 for 2. He has struck out, walked. The bases are loaded. There is no place to go. Cleveland's bringing the infield in to see if they can stop the bleeding. Here's the pitch to Scott. It is an 11. The bleeding is not even going to stop. It could be trouble. It's a 53 to Scott. And let's see what we got going on here. George Scott smacks a double overhead over to the wall. It bounces off the green monsters. Scott is digging up for second. Lynn's heading over to third. Yastrzemski and Fisk both score. And the Red Sox are now up 11 to 3. 11 to 3. There's one down. Kinney's given up his runs now. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. See if we can stop the bleeding going on here. Dwight Evans is the batter. Cleveland's still going to try to play infield in. Evans does have a home run last inning. Here's the pitch. It's a 24. And Kinney strikes him out. That is 2 down. They're trying to stop the madness. Butch Hobson is up. Butch Hobson is 3 for 3 today. All base hits. Here's the pitch. It's a 34. And Butch Hobson gets out deep towards center field. Manny's heading back towards the triangle and makes the catch. At the end of 6 innings, it is 11 to 3 Boston. Boston scored 2 more runs on 3 hits. Hits Batman on 2 hits. And this game has definitely gotten out of hand for the Cleveland Indians today. It's just not their night. Twain Kuiper's up to bat. Torrez is still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Kuiper. It's a 43. And that's a weak ground ball over to Torrez. Torrez fires over to Scott. And we have the out. 1 down. Paul Dade's our batter. He is 1 for 3 today. Here, last time out, he did ground out to Scott, who flipped it over to Torrez. Here's the pitch. It's a 15. And Paul Dade signals out to left. Yastrzemski picks up. Dade's got his second hit of the game. It is 11 to 3. Runner on first. Jerry Remy's our batter, or Johnny Grubb's our batter. He is 0 for 2 today with a walk. Last time out, he flew out to Yastrzemski. Here's the pitch. It's a 23. And Johnny Grubb hits out to Burleson. Burleson fires over to Remy. Remy to Scott. Double play. And that ends the inning. Kinney we're going to be bringing out. He's given up 3 runs. Basically in 2 innings. And Cleveland's going to go for their 4th pitcher of the game. And Sid Monge will come to face him. Sid Monge has been in 2 games, has thrown 3 innings, given up 6 hits, 5 runs on 6 hits, all earned. Struck out 1 walk, 3 has an ERA of 15. Last time he pitched, he pitched on the 10th against the Red Sox. The last time he pitched at Cleveland, gave up 2 runs on 2 hits with 2 walks. He'd love to get revenge. Shut down the Sox. Oh, God. Higher ground game. He's got everything going with the easy trades. I love he's trying to get the Sox to a winning record 1 year early. Batter up is Jerry Remy against Sid Monge. Jerry Remy is 1 for 4. Scored a run, struck out. Here's a pitch. 52 to Remy. Remy smacks out over to Bell. Bell fires out over to Thornton, and we have 1 away in the bottom of the 7th inning. Rick Burleson's up. He is 1 for 4 today also. Does have a base hit. Last time up, he grounded out 2 to Kinney. Actually, no, he hit to the fielder's choice. I take that back. He hit into the fielder's choice. Here's the pitch to Burleson. It's a 14. Possibility going on here. No, if Burleson hits a high fly ball out towards center field, nice lazy fly. It's his 3rd time he's hit out to left. I take left field. And we have the out. And that is Burleson. That's the 2nd out for the Sox in the 7th inning. Jim Rice is up. He is 1 for 3. Has a strikeout, a walk, an RBI. Scored a run. Here's the pitch. It's a 41. And Rice smacks it out to Blanks. Blanks fires it over to Thornton. And we have a 1-2-3 inning. Let me look at this, guys. That is the first 1-2-3 inning against the Red Sox. That's the first 1-2-3 inning of the game for the Red Sox. Believe it or not. They have turned this into a hitting clinic today. Buddy Bell's our batter. In fact, everybody has. Facing Torrez for the 4th time. He is 2 for 3, both singles. Last time out, he did fly out to Evans. Here's the pitch. It's a 66. Let's see what happens here. It's a 52. And Buddy Bell reaches single on first, reaches first on the single. Single out towards right field. Evans scarfs it up. Nobody wants to run against Evans. He has a cannon for an arm. About the best way to describe it. And Buddy Bell's up first. Cleveland's 9th hit of the game. Torrez is starting to get a little tired. The Red Sox bringing out the bullpen. Andre Thornton is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 today. Last time out, he popped out to Burleson. Here's the pitch. It's a 56. And Andre Thornton still has got a weak back going on this afternoon, and as he pop out to Burleson. LeVar Blanks is 1 for 2 today. Scored 1 of Cleveland's runs in the 4th inning. Has a walk. Last time up, here's the pitch to Blanks. It is a 36. Blanks hits it out towards the right side of the field. Hobson's calling it, and there it is. It's 2 down. Ted Cox, ex of the Red Sox, is 1 for 3. Has a double, an RBI today. Struck out once. He struck out in the 2nd. Here's the pitch. It's a 22. And Ted Cox hits a single out towards left center field, where Lynn grabs the ball. Buddy Bell heads over towards 3rd. He is safe. Runs around 1st and 3rd. And that is going to be it by Torrez. He's getting up 10 hits. I figure that's good enough. And we're going to bring in a reliever for the Red Sox. Coming to pitch will be Bill Campbell. Bill Campbell so far has thrown 3 games. Pitched 3 2/3 innings, given up two earned runs and 5 hits. Struck out 4, has no walks, has an ERA of 4.91. Pitched against the Rangers on the 14th. Gave up a run, 2 hits. Struck out 2 in an inning pitched. And Yeah. Bill Campbell's coming to the mound to finish up in the top of the 8th. Here is the pitch. It's a 35-2. Ron Pruitt, and he strikes him out to end the inning. At the end of 7.5 innings, it is Boston 11, Cleveland 3. Coming up to bat, Yastrzemski, Fisk, Lynn. Yastrzemski is 2 for 3 today. Has scored 2 runs, 3 RBIs, has a walk. Last time out, he walked. Here's the pitch. It's a 45, and Yastrzemski's walked again. We have a Red Sox runner on first base. Kenny Yastrzemski is on first with a walk. That's his second one of the game. Carlton Fisk is up. He is 1 for 3. Has an RBI and has a walk. Here's the pitch. 33 to Fisk. And we got a problem here. This going to turn into a problem for the Cleveland Indians. And Fisk smacks out a double. Gets it all over towards first base. Heads out towards, they keeps right going on down the line. Dade grabs the ball, fires it back in. Fisk is safe for second. Yastrzemski takes third. And Fisk is on with a double. Red Sox are on second and third. There are no outs. Sid Maj is the pitcher. Infield is in. And Fred Lynn's up to bat. He is 1 for 3. Has scored a run. Here's the pitch. He was hit by a pitch. He was hit by the pitch last inning. It's a 54. And he hits it out to right field. Paul Day grabs the ball. Yastrzemski tags up and scores. Credit Lynn with the sacrifice fly. Carlton Fisk stays on second base and it's 1 down. It is now 12-3 Boston. George Scott's coming up to bat. He is 2 for 3 today. Has a double, a single. He's walked, struck out. Here's the pitch. 63 to Scott. And Scott strikes out again. That is 2 down. Dwight Evans will be coming up to bat. He's 1 for 4, but his one hit was a home run. He hit it in the 5th inning. Has struck out twice. And he reached on the fielder's choice. Here's the pitch. It's a 52 to Evans. And he is struck out. At the end of 8 innings, the Red Sox scored another run on a double by Fisk. A sacrifice fly by Lynn, and it is 12-3 Boston. Bill Campbell will be staying in the end for the finish, hopefully to finish up the 9th inning for Boston. Coming up to bat is Rick Manning. Rick Manning is 2 for 3 today. He has a double and a base hit. Here's the pitch. It's a 13 to Manning. And Campbell walks him. And Manning is on with a walk at the top of the 9th. Dwight Kuiper's up. He is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. He's been horse collared today. Last time up, he did hit weakly to the pitcher who fired over to first. Here's the pitch. It's a 26. And Dwayne Kuiper heads out towards Evans. Evans is able to grab the ball. Manning stays on first. Cleveland's not going to be trying anything like that against Evans. Evans is a very dangerous character out there in the field. One of the best outfielders the Red Sox had in a long, long time. Paul Dade is up. He is 2 for 4. Last time up, he did single and got it out on a double play. Here's the pitch. 23 for Dade. And Paul Dade sits out to Burleson. Burleson fires a revy over to Scott. And that's how you end a game. Double play. I believe that's the Red Sox's 3rd double play of the game. The game is over. Boston wins. 12 runs, 14 hits, no errors. Cleveland 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. And we'll take the save here. There we go. 421.78. It's 421. Yeah, 421.78. Game is over. Nobody here's done anything they couldn't have done. Pretty much easy. Campbell does not get the save. He did not appear in 3 innings. And the game stats are in. And here we go. There we go. And we'll take a look at the pitching first. There we go. Okay, it's not going to move. There you go. Now we'll take a look at our pitchers so far first. And Wayne Garland came for Cleveland. Wayne Garland came in, pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. He is a pitcher of record. He is now 0-4 for the season. Paul Russell came in, gave up 3 runs, 5 hits, pitched an inning in 2/3, struck out 1. Dennis Kinney came in, pitched 2 1/3, gave up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run to Evans, struck out 3, walked 2. And Sid Monge came in, gave up a run, struck out 2 in his timeout. Kinney did hit Fred Lynn in the 6th. He got a hit by pitch against Kinney. And he gave up the home run to Dwight Evans in the 5th. For the Red Sox, Mike Torrez pitched 7 2/3 innings, 3 runs on 10 hits, all earned. Struck out 3, walked 3. Got the cleanliness to hit into 2 double plays. Bill Campbell came in, pitched an inning in the 3rd, walked 1, struck out 1, and he got the innings to hit the double plays. Red Sox were involved in 3 double plays. For our batters, and as you can see right here, it was perfectly fine. And there we go. Okay. For the Red Sox, actually for Cleveland, we'll go to Cleveland first because they were visitors. For our prime hitters, Paul Day did go 2 for 5, has a stolen base, did score a run. Buddy Bell went 3 for 4 today with a run batted in. Ted Cox went 2 for 4, had a double, also knocked in a run, struck out 1 time. Rick Manning was 2 for 3 with a walk, RBI. Ron Pruitt turned out to be the put-out man today. Andre Thornton was another one. 1 error by Cleveland. Andre Thornton had the error. As we see here, as you probably don't see, Ted Cox hit his first double of the season. Rick Manning hit his 3rd. Buddy Bell had hit his 2nd RBI. Ted Cox has 1st, and Rick Manning got his 4th RBI of the season. Paul Day still his 3rd stolen base this year. Andre Thornton has his 4th error of the season against him. And Paul Day, John Grubb, and Andre Thornton all grounded out into double plays. For the Sox, the Sox had 14 hits, and it was very spread out. Kari Yastrzemski was the man, 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, walked twice. Carlton Fisk went 2 for 4 with an RBI. George Scott went 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, had a walk in this game, also struck out twice, who improved his average to 271. Dwight Evans, I'm quoting him, even though he only had 1 hit. It's because his 1 hit was the home run. Has an RBI. Did strike out 3 times in the game, though. Needs to work out his batting eye. He is hitting .234. Butch Hobson went 3 for 4, hit to an RBI, and raised his average up to .302. There were no stolen bases by the Red Sox. Kari Yastrzemski got caught. Red Sox left 8 runners on base. Carlton Fisk, that was his 4th. He hit his 3rd and his 4th doubles of the season. Jim Rice hit his 2nd. George Scott hit his 1st. Dwight Evans hit his 5th home run of the season. Burleson hit his 5th RBI. Evans his 10th. Fisk is 5th. Hobson is 6th. Yastrzemski now has 11. Rice has 11. Scott has 4. Freddie Lynn got credit for the sacrifice fly, and Kari Yastrzemski was caught stealing. And that's the end of the ball game, folks. And again, Mike Torrez gets his first victory of the season on a 12-3 victory by the Red Sox, and that will take care of ourselves. Our next game will be California Angels at the Minnesota Twins. Don Ossie will be facing Dave Goltz, but we'll be doing that on another day. And that'll take care of that. We have our statistics in the American League. Anybody, we are on the 21st. I do understand that. We're still a little. We're going to try to catch us up to the end of the month so I get these guys caught. I've got 278 seasons going. Ron LaFleur is leading the league in hitting, 389 average. Gorman Thomas lead. We've got 6 players now at 5 home runs. Including Dwight Evans. Reggie Jackson leads the league in RBIs, followed by Lee Main, a bunch at 11. Gorman Thomas, Rupert Jones, Dwight Evans have all scored 11 runs. Even though Evans is only batting crap, he's still got 2-3. You know, he's still on. Gorman Thomas is leading the league in slate percentages. Gorman Thomas also on base percentages. He's actually having quite a year. He's also batting .381. Rod Carew leads the league in hits. Sal Bando has the most doubles. Roy Smalley has the best eye. Gary Alexander and Dwight Evans both have the worst eyes. Gorman Thomas is on OPS is a 1.337. Willie Randolph has 11 stolen bases, so does Miguel De Leon. And Jerry Rims has been caught the most in the American League. For the standings, Boston improves to 4-8. They're now 4 games in back of Milwaukee. Milwaukee's next game hasn't been played yet. They will be playing the Yankees over in New York. Jerry Augustine versus Ed Figueroa. Cleveland falls to 1-8 so far this season. That is their 7th loss in a row. They have not been playing good baseball. California is the best team in the league at 11-1. Their next game is coming up. Philadelphia leads the National League East with a 6-2 record. Philadelphia's next game is on the 21st. Let me see here. Nope, they got rained out. I could probably find that out. I bet they got rained out 21st. Let me go back. Let me go to the Baseball Reference. I can do that. Okay, 1978. Yeah. Philadelphia. Schedule results. And yeah, they got rained out. The game was moved over to the 22nd as part of a doubleheader. We'll have 2 on the 22nd for Philadelphia, so the next game is the 22nd. We have a pair against the Expos. Carlton and Christensen will be on the mound for Philadelphia that day. And the West, it's Houston, 8-5. They're a half game ahead of San Diego. Everybody else is trying to get in there. Houston's next game is against the Dodgers. J.R. Richard will be facing Rick Rhoden. J.R. Richard, I do believe, is leading the National League in strikeouts. He also leads the National League in walks. Anyway, so that's our game. We'll try again tomorrow. I'm just a little tired, guys. I thank you very much for taking the time out to watch the game again. Please, comments are always welcome. I do enjoy doing this. I really do. It's all for you guys. Also hear myself speak. But again, I thank everybody. Everybody have a wonderful night. I hope everybody was able to get shoveled out real well in their snowstorms. Take care and have a wonderful evening. And I will be back on Thursday night. Thank you.